Module 2, solve linear equations. So when solving multiple step equations, we're going to undo PEMDAS. So we're going to look to undo subtracting, then adding, then dividing, then multiplying, and then if there are exponents, which we don't have in this section, or finally parentheses. So we start with the first problem here. 4x minus 6 equals 30. Again, reverse PEMDAS. We have adding to undo, so we're going, I'm sorry, we have subtracting to undo, so we're going to do the opposite. We're going to add 6 to both sides. We look, then we have no dividing to undo, but we do have multiplying to undo, and we're going to undo that by dividing. Same concept here on the next one. We're undoing the adding and then undoing the multiplying to get x equals 6. On the next one, again, this is positive 4, so we're going to subtract 4 from both sides, and we get 2 equals negative x, or you could write it as negative 1x if that helps you, because we have to divide by negative 1. You cannot leave a negative in front of the variable. And it does not matter whether the variable is first, like it was on the first two problems, or second, like it is on this. Negative 2 equals x is the same as x equals negative 2. Same process going to happen for these problems. Again, x over 3 plus 7 equals 12. Undo the adding or subtracting first, so we get x over 3 equals 5. Again, we have a fraction. This is x divided by 3. So to undo dividing, we are going to multiply both sides, because when we multiply by that integer, again, you could say 3 over 1. But when we're multiplying by 3, the 3's cancel, which is what we want, and we get x equals 15. Whenever we have parentheses, we are going to distribute to get rid of the parentheses. Again, if you have to draw the rainbow arcs, draw the rainbow arcs. And once you've distributed, now this is like the other problems we were solving. Undo the adding by subtracting. And we get negative 12x equals negative 36. Again, when you take a negative and you subtract, you're going more negative. If it helps you, think temperature. And then we're going to divide by negative 12. And we get x equals positive 3. Our last one here, when you have variables on both sides, there are multiple ways to do this. When you had me in class, I always said, where do the y's move the smaller variable term first? So in this case, we are going to subtract 2x. By doing that, we've now made this into a linear problem like the other ones we've solved. Now we have 5 equals 2x minus 13. We're going to undo the subtracting and get 18 equals 2x. Undo the multiplying and we get 9 equals x. You could have subtracted the 4x, you could have subtracted the 5, you could have added the 13. You could do anything first. I just always recommend moving the smaller variable term first. All right. In this, we're also going to have some word problems. A lot of times they're going to give you the equation and you just have to plug a number in and solve. So it says the equation h equals 10m plus 50 can be used to find the height h of a tree in centimeters based on the number of months of growth. The tree is now 90. So we know the height is 90, so you're putting 90 in for h. And it says, after how many months has the tree been growing? So basically we need to solve this for m. Just like we did all the other problems, we're going to undo the adding first. And you get 40 equals 10m. Divide by 10 to undo the multiplying, and you get 4 equals m. So it has been growing for 4 months. That is the end of Module 2. Complete the rest of your worksheet and turn it in when you are completed.